Welcome to another edition of the eSpot with Camille. The eSpot is your location for the latest in entertainment, beauty, and design from the people who make it. Thanks for joining.
So I'm here again at the National Black Theater Festival, and I'm here with playwright extraordinaire who only writes about us women.
African-American women.
Look, so tell me, what inspired you to write mainly about us, for us? Like, what?
When I was a little boy, that's all I grew up. I grew up in a house full of women. My mother, my grandmother, that's all I saw, and that's all they listened to. I heard music about Diana Ross, Lena Horne. That's what they listened to. That's what I know.
So when you decided to write, because you're writing your play's here today, tell a little bit about that play and what was your inspiration behind it?
Sure, it's Dream Girl Deferred. It's about Florence Battle of the Supremes, the original lead singer of the Supremes. So I'm a huge Diana Ross fan. But
you're not bigger than me than a Diana Ross fan. I'm just telling you right now. Because look, we'll talk about this off camera because I'm upset. There you go.
But I didn't want to write about Diana Ross, but Florence Battle's story I thought needed to be told because she's really unsung. Nobody knows about, nobody's really told her full story. So that's what I did with Dream Girl Deferred.
Wow. So when you were writing this piece, because there's not a lot of information.
I went to bed with that every night, just listening to her voice, trying to find her voice. That's how I get my characters. Just sleeping, I literally sleep with them in my head every night. And I got her voice. I listened to how her speech patterns were, so I tried to write in her pattern of speech. So there's a great interview with her about a year before she died.
So when you were casting for your characters and looking for your people, how did you go about that?
I looked for a person that had the look first of all because she had a very distinctive look. So I found somebody who looked like Florence Battle. I didn't worry about the singing at first because it's not a musical per se, but I wanted to get the right look. So that's how I went about it.
So what is your hopes for this? Are you planning for this to become a movie or Broadway? Like, what do you want to do with this?
For a movie, it's best suited for a movie, this play, Dream Girl Deferred. So that would be my hope to get it produced as a movie.
Well, I cannot thank you enough for not only creating more content about the queens of the Supremes, but not only that, but for really bringing voice and power to Black women. I really appreciate that.
That's what I like doing. I love it.
All right, so tell everyone where they can keep up with you and keep up with your project.
Sure, Vincent Victoria Presents, based in Houston, Texas, and you can follow us on Facebook at Vincent Victoria Presents or on Instagram, Vincent Victoria Presents.
How's everybody feeling this afternoon? Good. If you having a Marv-tastic week, say word. Word. So my name is LB. I am a poet, a host, an author, amongst many other things. But I am here to tell you about Midnight Poetry. Tonight, we kick off our feature performances. We have Word Society coming out. They will have a feature set tomorrow night. Our headliner is Mr. B Rockstar coming from Atlanta. The Apache Cafe is his home base in Atlanta. He's a phenomenal artist. So please make sure you come out. What time does it start? Midnight. I advise you to get there around 11:30. Doors will open. Get you a good seat. Take you some time right after the show. So make sure y'all come out, have a good time, come ready, tune your ears to hear some good poetry. And tell a friend and tell a friend.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? My name is William Andre Buchanan, also known as Dre Buchanan, and I represent the boring part, but probably the most important part: the numbers, the money, the financing for the feature films. So, listen, it's when you're trying to get to different levels, capital raising can be very difficult. So I am hosting a room tomorrow here at the Marriott at Hernby, I believe, but it's on the panels, whatever. On film funding, film finance. I'm going to take you step by step through different processes that studios do, that independents do, and then I'm going to tell you how to attract investors like me to your project. All right? And I'll also give you tips on how to actually raise outside of the investment circle as well. So very important. It is tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Be on time because I'm not running for 2 hours. They have me slated for 2 hours, but I'm only going to talk an hour because I have 2 films. Screening here as well. Hopefully you guys saw it. One of them is called Neighbor, the other one's called Time. They're still running for the weekend, so check that out if you can. But most importantly, if you're trying to get funding for your projects to move forward, and some of this can be applied to theater as well, but specifically feature films, check me out, William Andre Buchanan, and that's it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Zahara McGill, and I am doing the piece, the One Woman Show about Sojourner Truth. And as we know, you might not know a lot about her. Everybody talks about Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, and all these wonderful other African Americans, but Sojourner Truth came before all of them. As a matter of fact, she and Harriet Tubman were friends, and when Harriet was little, Harry would run down. They lived down the road from each other on the plantation. Harry would sneak off from her plantation to come down and talk to Sojourner Truth about slavery. So this is how far the history go back. She was also the confidant to Abraham Lincoln. He would sneak her in the White House and get advice from her about how to end the Civil War. So I'm doing something that's a very powerful woman, telling the story. I was so honored to have received awards, but what's more honorable for me is that Sojourner has allowed me to tell her story. A lot of times you have to talk to the spirits, you have to talk to the ancestors, especially when you're doing someone like her, to tell her story. And I'll be doing it tonight at 8 o'clock, tomorrow at 2, and Saturday at 2 and 8. So, and I'm going to leave you with something really quick from the play. I wondered, what could these poor black boys have done to warrant such punishment? And I realized days wasn't the problem, slavery was. Slavery, that evil, cruel institute that robs people of their humanity. Slavery that assigns some to be humans and others to be beasts. I saw then, clear as day, what my mission was to sojourn, to become a sojourner of truth, to go anywhere, even to the gates of hell, and confront this evil and stamp it out or die trying by God. Thank you.
Funniest shows. The Dance on Widows Road was written by Sam Hart Williams. Y'all familiar with Sam, right? Yeah. Yeah. So he also used to be in Hollywood. He wrote for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He wrote for a lot of other sitcoms. So I met Sam at North Carolina Central University. Well, I first met him here at the festival.
Eagle Pride.
But we became friends, and when I saw this play, I said, this is a play I would want to do. So in 2003, I was in the play. I played Randolph at the Raleigh Little Theater, and then in 2010, we did it at Central, and now Agape Theater Project did it in 2019. It's about 4 widows who's buried 4 husbands apiece, and now they want to get back into the dating game. So they invite these eligible bachelors over, and before the night ends, something happens. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Hilarious comedy. Friday afternoon is sold out over at the Summit School at the Loma Hopkins Theater. And then we have opportunity Friday night at 8 p.m., Saturday at 3 p.m., and Saturday night at 8 p.m. So we are very honored to bring this play to the festival. And as Brian said, I've been working for the festival as a videographer since 2011, but I'm also teach theater, so I was always trying to get a play here, and now I have one, and I'm so honored to the festival to accept that play. So go ahead and enjoy the festival. There's plays everywhere, and thank you very much.
visit. No competition, stay on a pivot. Who be watching, they be plotting. She so motherfucking independent. Mama be big, got on her grind. She had to get out her mama house. Daddy be tripping, now she be whipping. Ain't no more.